Welcome back, everybody, to Library Let's Plays, brought to you by our friends here at Westerly Library in Wilcox Park. I am your tween librarian, Ben, and first off, let me apologize. I have, my computer is unable to both play and record this game at work, so I'm recording from my home computer with my home microphone, which is not quite as good. I have taken steps that I can to try to limit the amount of clipping that my mic does, but if it isn't quite as good, that would be why. But anyway, after that little disclosure, now it is time to show you all playing Minecraft here. But this is not just a personal Minecraft world. Oh no, no, no. My friends, this video is also serving as the announcement of the release of the Westerly Library in Wilcox Park Tween Minecraft server. Dun dun dun! Yeah. Few of you might know I've been working on this for a few months. I've been teasing it all over basically all over summer. I was hoping to get this done, but summer reading is busy time. Who knew? I do know, but somehow I didn't account for that when I was first getting this done. And I'm just kind of jumping around right now awkwardly as I'm talking, but yes, this server is going to be for the tweens of Westerly and Stonington. I am so excited to bring this to you. I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and let me go and dive right in and give you a tour. So, first off, when you first come in, this is the creative world. I've got kind of our little plinth up there, and I didn't really build a whole lot in the creative world because, it's a creative world. You guys can just kind of do what you want here. I should say do what you want within reason. Within reason, it is a public library server. But you can kind of just build how you will, and I do have the grief prevention plugin on here, so you do need to be able to, you do need to be able to claim your land before you can even think about modifying it. Or I guess you could, but other people could. Other people are capable of modifying it right back. You can see that this is another player's. This is actually my personal account. I was testing it up with my personal account just so I wasn't always on admin privileges. Can't do it. Even though I'm an admin, I can't do it. I mean, I could do it if I ignored the claims. But yeah, creative world doesn't matter all that much. You can just kind of do what you will, build how you will, bearing in mind that it's a Minecraft server. But oh, what is this? What is this scary looking black rectangle? Well, let's dive right on in. Heck yes. My skin is Alex. I really should change that. But now we are in what I've really been working on. Creative worlds are creative worlds. Creative worlds are creative worlds. You go in, you build, you have a good time. But this is the survival world. This world is called Chaos. This is PvP enabled if you're not on claimed land, whether administrative or your own. It's full all bells and whistles Minecraft. Right now this is the starter castle that I've built in the spawn point. See, there's a little observatory down there. Up here we've got some beds, we've got some furnaces, we've got some workbenches to kind of get you guys started off on the right foot. Unless you just want to go out and rough it. Here, got a roof, but the view is honestly better up here than it is. No, I'm not trying to create a claim. Yes, you do need a golden shovel, but I can show you where to find those in just a second. Yeah, you can see the tower. Got a slightly better view. There is Startervale, which is the little starter town that I built, full of villagers, just absolutely ready to trade with you guys. And you know what? I can make this even better. There we go. Operator privileges have their perks. Am I right? Am I right? All right. Yeah, there we go. There is our castle. There's Startervale. Got all sorts of stuff going on here. And actually, you can see that those pumpkins around are not actually there. They're just marking the borders. They show up whenever you put in a golden shovel. You can see wherever you've claimed your land. But there's videos about the grief prevention mod that that'll pop up when you come in here. But down here on the ground floor, I have a chest that is always full of golden shovels. So you can just get in and claim land, do stuff right away. You're not able to claim land in here. You're not able to fight in here. That's also worthy of note. But you can take one of these boats and just kind of journey on, see what you can do, or if you want to be a bit more structured, be a bit more with people, I've Got a few biomes here that I've selected. Got, typical forest land you can see got over this hill. Oh, also, by each of these spawns, I either do or will try to have a hotel where folks just kind of bunk down while they're working on building. You got a nice, expansive, just regular forest here. This is a classic biome. This is what I'm a bit more familiar with. And survival world is also normal difficulty. So you could fight each other, but also you got some you're gonna have some creepers to deal with, gonna have some zombies to deal with. So each other might not be your biggest worry here. But let me show you something else we can do. This is also going to serve as a test. TNT will not destroy blocks above sea level. Well, let's see to that. Because my grief prevention mod is just that, meant to prevent grief. Meant to make it so that you guys can build and you can mess around with each other a little bit. I'm okay with a little bit of good-natured ribbing between friends, but full-on griefing, trying to destroy everybody's... Ooh, TNT doesn't even trigger other TNT. That's fantastic. But I don't want you guys breaking each other's stuff and just going to full-on wars with each other. That's not the vibe we're about. We're trying to have a good time on this server. Anyway, it's forest land. The platforms bring you all back to the spawn. I might switch that up later, but I like not having too many anchors set. Jungle platforms. I'm extremely proud of this one. This one took me a while to build. It's an entire treetop village set in the jungle. This one you can't really build in here as much, but you can climb down here, wind up on the jungle floor, and then I do have little lampposts kind of marking the claimed land. As long as it's not in that land, it's good to go. Claim away and build away. Now we're going to come over here. My personal favorite biome. Got the taiga or tundra. I think taiga is the official name. Got a nice, neat little cold weather village in here. And again, these lampposts are marking the edge of it. And then I've also got I got a swamp and I got a desert. I haven't really built anything in there yet. There's not a lot to see, but guys, you have no idea how long it took for me to find a desert. Good. Oh man, it was golly. I was sitting there just basically flying around, sprint on, just hoping to eventually see some sand that wasn't part of a beach. And eventually, thankfully, I found it. But yeah, here we are, the Westerly Library Wilcox Park Tween Minecraft server. It is so exciting to finally be able to share this with all you guys. So you might be asking, actually, I'm going to go in the desert real quick while I'm talking. I do have the plans to be building a. I do have the plans to be building a village here. I just haven't quite gotten to them yet. It's going to be a bit of a perilous spot, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to look for sandstone wall. Yeah, so I've been working on this for a while. Been wanting to do this for some time. I've actually, and please forgive me if my builds seem a little bit primitive to those of you who've been doing this for, I won't say longer, but more consistently and more recently than I have. Because probably many of you watching this, not all, but many, have not been doing this longer than me. Because I was in high school when Minecraft first started coming out. And I remember my friends going nuts for it. We actually all saved all had a shared account then back when Mojang was just in charge. And we all just kind of had fun there. But of course, Microsoft came in and I didn't have an account, so I just kind of stopped because I was in college. I had no money. I was not about to buy another game. At that point, I was playing, I think it was off of League of Legends at that point. Cannot recommend League of Legends. Smite was fun. Smite was fun back in the day. Did a lot of MOBAs. But yeah. But anyway, I graduated college. Started doing stuff in the real world. Went into libraries, and imagine my surprise when I found that Minecraft was not only still being played, but was still like was absolutely flourishing. Had more content, more users than ever before. Like it was honestly really spectacular to see. We're gonna have to fix this ground up a little bit. I did have a request to do a Minecraft speed run on one of my videos, and I'm not opposed to that. I that would require, despite the name of speed run, it would require probably more time that I should probably be spending on the desk or in the back playing Minecraft. I'm gonna be spending enough managing this server, and I don't need to be it's gonna reach a point where my boss is gonna look at me and go, "So Ben, are we just paying you to play Minecraft, or are you gonna order books at some point?" And I'm gonna have to think about that question. Eh, but yeah, this is just I think this is as good a place as any to start. Yeah, there we go. Terraforming a little bit before we get started. Just making sure that my villagers can have the best lives possible, because I do like to have a nice little starter village full of folks you can trade with when when you guys get to an area. Now if you find another village, which there are other villages, feel free to do with it what you will, but these ones are mine. Now let's see here. Let's go ahead and just mark the edges here. Also, apologies for my sniffles, everybody. I keep on making this excuse, especially in a past video, but I've been it got cold, it got gross, and suddenly my sinuses decided that, hey, sure would be great if we didn't have to anymore. Pardon me just 1 second while I blow my nose. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, I am so stoked to be able to open this up with you guys and share this with you. But now you may be asking, how do I go about joining the Tween Minecraft server? Well, we do have a few requirements in order to apply. Step 1, you need to be between the ages of 9 and 12. Obviously, this is the Tween Minecraft server. If there's enough demand, you may be able to persuade the teen librarian to get in on that, and then maybe she'll start one up. As as of right now, it's just tweens. We only have RAM for tweens, and so for tweens it shall remain. Now, you also need to, and this is probably gonna ruffle a few feathers here, but you also must be a resident of Westerly or Stonington. Either Westerly, Rhode Island, or Stonington, Connecticut, because that is the service area for Westerly Library and Wilcox Park. We serve both the towns of Westerly and towns of Stonington, because Westerly, for those of you who are not familiar with the region, Westerly, Rhode Island is at the southwestern, most point of Rhode Island. And basically Westerly is, like, downtown Westerly has a bridge. You cross it, you're in Connecticut. Which, believe me, I'm from Ohio originally, so the fact that I could just literally cross a bridge and then suddenly just be in another state, kind of baffling to me, because in Ohio, you drive 5 hours, you're still in Ohio. So it was a little bit of culture shock for me, if I'm going to be honest with you. It was kind of funny though. Used to it now though. It, it actually is really nice, kind of being able to serve the residents of 2 states. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I think that'll about do it. Let's start building up some houses. Start getting some villagers in on this. All right. So, let's see here. Oh, that's not the button I meant to push. Not that it matters. I could get it back wherever. There we go. Now let me see here. Some building blocks. Let's see here. We're gonna want some smooth sandstone. We're gonna want some cut sandstone. Probably gonna want some smooth sandstone stairs. Ooh, some red sandstone. Let's get some of that. Get some variety in here. Slabs. Don't need that much anymore. Don't need that golden shovel anymore. Probably don't need that sandstone either. Let me see here. Do some smooth red sandstone. Some cut red sandstone. And this just absolutely looks like a mess right now, but I don't care. Let me see here. Let's say, let's start it off right about here. Just going to be for a villager, so it doesn't need to be anything fancy. This needs to be big enough for a bed. Let's see here. Now let's do some cut sandstone. All right. Right. Is it going to be glorious? No. But is it going to provide a house for a villager? Yes, it will. Absolutely correct. Now let's see here. So, I guess what I was saying when I was saying that I used to play Minecraft a lot is, please be gentle with me for having a bit of primitive ideas of Minecraft architecture. Guys, you got to understand. They were like was playing back in high school, they did not have many biomes or this many features. It was all just, all right, you're in a forest. Now build before the zombies get you. All right, let's see here. What kind of door do I want to get here? Here. A copper door. Unless the copper door. Well, actually, I think that one probably has got to be redstone. Am I right? Redstone is another thing that I am. Oh, nope. Okay. Can kind of go anywhere. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Here, a bed. Let's get a bed in here. An orange bed. I want to do an orange bed. Again, for a villager, doesn't need to be fancy. Now speaking of villager, let's go ahead and do. And it's mobs. There we go. One villager right here. Ooh, I should probably spread some torches and stuff around. And I will also be kind, preemptively. Oh, don't give me that. He's giving me such attitude. Don't give me that attitude. I'm doing this for you, dude. But I guess I did just kind of create him in the middle of nowhere. You know what? I'm also gonna show him some mercy here. And not start him off in a place with two creepers just waiting to go off. Although I don't think the creepers can destroy things in here thanks to the grief prevention mod. Alright, there's him. Go ahead and build a slightly larger house. Do around here. Let's do 1, 2. Yeah, that'll do it. Slightly larger desert house. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Yeah, oh, so how do I should probably before I just get super lost in the build here, which you guys have probably seen better, but I don't care. If you've seen better, please, if you are a tween of Westerly or Stonington, come in and show me how it's done. Sincerely, that's not a challenge. That's not me saying, "Hey, I bet you could do better." No, I you probably could do better, and I would like to see it. I would like to see all of your builds, and but I guess that does beg the question: how do you join? Well, if you are eligible, again between the ages of 9 and 12, and you are, let's make this a double decker one here, and you are a resident of Westerly or of Stonington, what you got to do is this. But also, you do need a lot. Again, in case I didn't say it, you do need a library card, an Ocean State Library card with Westerly as your home library. So I need to be able to look up your account. So what you do is you're gonna want to do. You're gonna come down to the children's desk downstairs at Westerly Library, and then if you ask us, we'll give you an application, and 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 you fill that out. You have your parent or guardian fill out some stuff too, because we want this to be safe. Want everyone to know where everyone's doing online at all times. The internet can be a little scary, bit of a scary place. And then you bring it back. I look it over. I get in touch with the parents, make sure everything is okay, and parent or guardian rather. And then I whitelist you for the server because this is a whitelist only server. If I do not give you permission, you do not get in. And the official release date for this server is going to be, hang on, I set this date, but let me check my calendar just to make sure that I'm getting it right. It's going to be I believe, Monday, November 10th is the date that I have set out for that. Yes, indeedy, yes, indeed. Monday, November 10th. Going to be the first day we go public. I've got some folks that I've asked to test in the meantime, so we can try to figure it out. And after a couple more weeks of just making sure that all of our I's are dotted and T's are crossed, then we are going to open this up for anybody who fits the pre-described the pre-described qualifications. Oop, one more. My B. Oh, that's gonna need to go around the back. That's okay. So I'll then I'll open it up. You can fill out the application, and shouldn't take me too long to get in to go through the application, so you can get in and start building. All right, there we go. Now let's go ahead and get some doors going in here. Couple of copper doors. Now let's get some beds going in here. Oh, it might be good if I put a torch in these things so that monsters don't spawn in here. They'd probably appreciate me for that. Right. Go. Sorry, I'm putting a light straight in your face there, buddy. All right. Two villagers. There we go. I love how they look and sound like Squidward from SpongeBob. I always thought that was fun. But anyway, yeah. that's what we've got. Again, so one last time for the people in the back. It's going to be Monday, November 10th. Will be the first day we will be offering open applications for people to join the Tween Minecraft server. Tween Minecraft server is open to tweens who are residents of Westerly or Stonington, and who are between the ages of 9 and 12, and who have a Westerly Library and Wilcox Park library card. I got to be able to look you up. All right, time to give these guys a guardian. Nope, not that button. I don't know why I keep trying to hit escape. I know escape doesn't do it. There we go. There we go. All you gotta do is fill out the application, have your parent or guardian fill out their spot. We'll look it up and we'll whitelist you for the server. Again, if you are not whitelisted into the server, you cannot get into the server. You cannot have, like, one person can't get the server address and then pass off to someone else and then they are allowed in. And also very important to note, and I'm very sorry I didn't say this sooner. This is a Java server. I do have the Geyser plugin. Geyser and Floodgate, so in theory it should work on Bedrock, but in practice, oftentimes it winds up not working if, like, there's a new version of Bedrock and the plugin has to catch up, so it can be a little unreliable. So if you have access to the Minecraft Java edition, I recommend using that, because I'm gonna try the best I can to make sure it's accessible to Bedrock players. But the only one that I can guarantee will work almost all of the time when you are logged in will be the Java edition. All right, I think that'll be good enough for now. I'll keep working on that. And all right, here we are back at the spawn. Back at the spawn. Not quite back where the tour started, but back where the tour of the creative mode started. What else? Some I'm just real proud of. Tried to recreate the library logo down here with glowstone. I think it came out pretty well, given that our logo is pretty round. Maybe if I would have made the floor a little bigger. It's okay. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for this library Let's Play, everybody. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see all of you. Hope to see all of you relevant in the. I don't say all of you relevant. All of you able to in the server. I am so excited to share this with you. Hopefully, this turns out well. And until next time, guys, I'll see all of you in the next library Let's Play. Catch you later. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see what other shenanigans we get up to here at Westerly Library in Wilcox Park. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next library Let's Play.